a worthwhile weekend. That's the title of this little activity, which I, OARDE, Carlos Gabriel OARDE, will be doing. So let's take a look at my to-do list. Number 1. Define political socialization and political culture. Okay, listen and listen well. Political socialization, according to Oxford, describes a process by which citizens crystallize political identities, values, and behaviors that remain relatively persistent throughout later life. So basically, it's how you form your opinion on politics throughout your whole life. Got that? Well, I think I did. Moving on. Political culture, according to Britannica, is a set of shared views and normative judgments held by a population regarding its political system. The notion of a political culture does not refer to the attitudes towards specific actors, but rather it denotes how people view the political system as a whole and their belief in its legitimacy. So basically, it's how the people see their political system. Okay, now that our first objective has been taken care of, let's see what's next. Number 2. Determine how non-state actors influence policy-making agencies. Well, after a bit of research, this is my answer. Non-state actors play a significant role by intervening in areas where the government has not been able to provide certain services or goods. These interventions are designed to face up to challenges that, for various reasons, the state itself cannot handle. Thus, the government will then allocate its time to creating policies in areas where intervention is lacking, or areas where only the government has the ability to take action. Without non-state actors, the government will have a harder time addressing all the various needs or wants of its people. And that takes care of our second objective. Let's take a look at what's left. Participate and be involved in a community-based project that promotes political awareness. Oh. So I have to get out of the house now.
So, okay, nandito po tayo ngayon sa Simultaneous Healing the Nation, Iwas Sakit Pilipino. So, this is a program that is sponsored and ginawa po ng roymed. So, may feeding program po tayo. So, mapatanong lang po, ano po ba yung roymed?
Roymed is a pharmaceutical company, actually. And we provide quality and affordable healthcare to all the leading drugstores across the Philippines, hospitals, clinics, and even government agency. In fact, our key account sa government is the Department of Health.
So, pero hindi naman po kayo like government sponsored or funded. Hindi po kayo like sinanction po ng government. Hindi po. Parang private company lang po kayo.
Yes.
So, how did you come up po with this activity po?
This activity is actually a simultaneous feeding program. Hindi lang sa feeding program actually. This is in partnership with the Drugstores Association of the Philippines.
Yung
Ibig
DSAP.
sabihin, yung DSAP na tinatawag. Wherein we partnered sa DSAP specifically dito sa Bataan. So when we say Drugstores Association of the Philippines, ito yung samahan ng mga drugstore owners sa buong Pilipinas. When we say simultaneous activity, this is now being held across the Philippines.
So as we speak po, may
as we
ganito.
speak, meron ding nagsa-celebrate or nag-organize ng ganitong klaseng event sa different parts ng buong Pilipinas.
Ganun po. So sino po yung nagbe-benefit po sa activity no?
Depende sa beneficiary o beneficiaries na pipiliin ng mga miyembro o officers ng DSAP. Like for example here, they chose majority of the senior citizens. Meron iba sa Aita communities, minsan naman isang community na underserved o yung mga students, ganyan. Depende kung sino yung gusto nilang pagbigyan o beneficiary na mapipiliin.
So masabi po non-state actors po kayo kasi hindi po kayo government sponsored per se. So ano po mo nasabi, how can you parang like help in a community or can you like do things na parang yung government cannot do?
Yeah. Actually, we are not just a profitable kind of company. Apart from earning profit, we want to make sure that our social responsibilities be practiced, just like what we are doing. Because we, in one way or the other, we always want to give back to the community kung saan naman nanggaling din yung profit na nakukuha ng roymed pharmacy.
Okay po. So, do you think po, like, as a private company po, how can you like parang help po, like, in yung policy making po for the community po? Like, parang, how can you like influence yung politics po? Kahit minimum po. How do you...
Politics, we actually do not engage in any political activities, to be honest. But for us to be able to influence maybe majority ng Filipinos, we can influence by more likely engaging o damihan pa itong mga ganitong klaseng activities. In fact, this is just one of our activities. Aside dito sa feeding program, meron din kaming medical mission at every month meron tayong ini-sponsor. We call this as our flagship program wherein nag-iikot tayo sa mga eskwelahan sa buong, hindi lang sa Pampanga, sa buong Pilipinas para mag-conduct ng feeding program. So that's, I guess, how we can contribute in terms of influencing yung mga tao, especially yung mga youth at saka yung mga senior citizens na nandito.
Thank you very much po, sir.
Thank you.
So that is it for our interview with Roy.
And that takes care of all the objectives. I've defined the terms, showed how non-state actors could affect policy, and finally, took part in a community-based project. Wait. You're in the Endgame now. That marks the end of this video. I guess if you're just lying around, why not do something for our country? You never know. It might just be fun. And as always, thanks for watching.